My name is David Sinfield and I'm an Associate Professor at Auckland University of Technology in New Zealand, where I teach communication design. Part of my research is looking into working class communities and how art can have an impact on these communities. Working class communities in Blackpool, like many other towns in the UK, face unique challenges that are changing their identity, the dynamics of the community, and the architectural shape of these areas. More recently, Blackpool has experienced an urban regeneration programme with efforts aimed at revitalising the town that has been socially and economically deprived for many years. However, these efforts can also lead to the displacement of working class residents due to their rising property prices and the arrival of wealthier residents as a result from regeneration programs, with areas becoming more popular and being gentrified. These gentrified areas can have significant impact on the working class communities and must be carefully addressed to ensure the preservation of these heritage of these communities, ensuring the working class has access to employment, affordable housing and other community opportunities. This research aims to explore and understand the community of the working class areas of Blackpool and what it is like to live there and experience the social, economic and culture of these working class communities. By capturing the narratives and aesthetics of the community, it will seek to uncover the layers of history, culture and experiences that contribute to the unique sense of belonging and identity within working class community of Blackpool. Blackpool, a seaside town in Lancashire, UK, has a rich working class heritage and a community that has experienced significant deprivation and transformation over the years. One prominent concern is the combination of unemployment and gentrification, which has had a particularly profound effect on the working class community of Blackpool. The changing dynamics of the area, often exacerbating existing socio-economic inequalities, creating significant challenges, specifically when it comes to housing affordability. This often leads to property prices and rising rents as wealthier residents move into these areas, with the demand of housing increases, driving up costs. This makes it incredibly difficult for working class individuals and families to afford housing in their own communities, as the gentrification process forces the established working class families to abandon their communities, with local businesses having to close their doors, creating ghetto-like areas. This displacement and lack of affordable housing options can force them to relocate to less desirable areas away from their families, communities and employment, with limited resources and opportunities, disrupting the established social networks and support systems. This can be seen as one of the most significant impacts of gentrification on the working class is displacement. Displacement disrupts established communities, erodes social cohesion, and undermines residents' sense of belonging and stability. Displaced individuals are faced with challenges in finding alternative housing options that are affordable and within their proximity to their workplaces, schools, and social networks. Emergency housing initiatives such as temporary housing in local hotels has also seen a subject of closure, further forcing the working classes away from the area. This is not only a significant impact on housing of families, but it also has a significant impact on the local communities and visitors to the area. Blackpool, a popular seaside town in Lancashire, UK, has a rich Victorian history that played a significant role in shaping its character and establishing its reputation as a prominent holiday destination. During the Victorian era, Blackpool experienced rapid growth and transformation driven by the rise of the railway advancements in transportation and the increasing popularity of seaside tourism, especially within the working classes. Blackpool's development as a tourist destination began in the early 19th century. Prior to this period, it was a small and relatively obscure fishing village. However, the area of the railway in 1846, with the opening of the Preston and Wirry Railway, brought a wave of visitors from nearby industrial towns. The improved accessibility and affordable transportation options allowed the working classes to experience the pleasures of the seaside, kick-starting Blackpool's transformation. In the mid-19th century, Blackpool underwent significant developments to cater for the growing number of visitors. The construction of the promenade stretching along the coast provided a scenic walkway and a focal point for leisure activities. Additionally, Blackpool Tower, inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France, was built in 1894. The tower quickly became an iconic symbol of Blackpool, offering panoramic views, boardrooms, and various entertainment attractions. Another significant development during the Victorian era was the establishment of Blackpool Pleasure Beach. In 1896, entrepreneur William George Bean opened the Pleasure Beach, which started as a simple collection of rides and attractions on a sandy beach. It gradually expanded and evolved into one of the largest and most renowned amusement parks in the world, offering a wide range of thrilling rides and entertainment options. Blackpool became known for its vibrant entertainment scene during the Victorian era. The town boasted numerous theatres, music halls and venues that hosted a variety of performances, including plays, concerts and variety shows. The Winter Garden Complex opened in 1878 and became a hub for entertainment and cultural events, attracting famous acts and artists. Blackpool illuminations, a dazzling display of lights along the promenade, have become synonymous with the town. The tradition of illuminating Blackpool streets started in 1879 when the promenade was lit with 8 arc lamps. Over the years, the illuminations grew in scale and complexity, featuring elaborate light displays, sculptures, and themed sections. The Blackpool illuminations continue to be a major attraction, drawing visitors from far and wide. The Victorian era saw the emergence of a distant social class divide in Blackpool. The working classes predominantly visited the town for day trips and short breaks, enjoying the affordable attractions and entertainment options. On the other hand, the wealthier middle class and upper classes often stayed in the more luxurious accommodations and enjoyed a more exclusive experience. The Victorian era played a pivotal role in establishing Blackpool's reputation as a thriving seaside resort. The developments, attractions and entertainment options created during this period laid the foundation for the town's continual growth as a popular holiday destination. Today, the Victorian heritage is still evident in Blackpool's architecture, entertainment venues, and the enduring traditions such as the illuminations, making it unique and historically significant place to visit. Northern seaside towns such as Blackpool have historically relied on industries such as tourism, manufacturing and mining. However, with changing economic landscapes, these industries have declined, resulting in a high rate of unemployment. The decline of traditional industries has left many working class families in these towns struggling to find stable employment opportunities. The loss of jobs not only affects individuals' financial stability, but also undermines their sense of purpose and well-being. Unemployment also leads to a range of interconnected social and economic problems. The lack of income and job prospects can contribute to increased poverty levels, limited access to healthcare and education, and a rise in crime rates. The effects of unemployment extend beyond the individuals and impact the overall community, creating a cycle of economic decline and social challenges. Blackpool has undergone significant changes over the years. These changes have shaped the town's economy, infrastructure and overall character, and it continues to reinvent itself with challenges of financial crisis and the regentrification of the surrounding areas. Its economy has witnessed significant shifts. In the past, the town relied heavily on industries such as manufacturing and tourism, but like many other industrial towns, Blackpool has experienced a decline in these sectors, leading to higher unemployment rates and economic challenges for the working class population. Efforts have been made to diversify the economy, focusing on sectors like technology, education and health services to create new job opportunities. In recent years, Blackpool has embarked on various generation initiatives to revitalise the town and attract investment. The aim is to enhance the town's infrastructure, improve public spaces, and create new leisure and entertainment facilities. These efforts include the redevelopment of the Blackpool Central area, plans for a new conference centre, and the ongoing revitalisation of the iconic Blackpool Tower with a heavy bias on the gentrification of the area. The gentrification of Blackpool has had an impact in certain areas, and especially in working class areas. As property values rise, particularly in desirable areas close to the seafront, some working class residents have been displaced due to increasing housing costs. This has led to the changes in the social fabric of the place, with wealthier residents moving in and altering the demographics and character of these areas. Blackpool's cultural landscape has also evolved over the years. The town has diversified its offerings to cater for a broader audience, expanding beyond traditional seaside attractions, and now hosts a range of festivals, exhibitions and cultural events, promoting arts, music and theatre. The Winter Gardens complex, for instance, continues to be a venue for various cultural and entertainment activities. Involvements in transportation and connectivity have contributed to Blackpool's transformation. The town is well connected by road and rail networks, making it easily accessible for tourists and residents. Blackpool has also embraced environmental initiatives in recent years. Efforts have been made to promote sustainability, reduce carbon emissions and enhance the town's green spaces. Initiatives such as the solar farm and the promotion of eco-friendly tourist practices aims to position Blackpool as a responsible and sustainable destination. Overall, Blackpool has undergone substantial changes over the years. While it's faced economic challenges and experiences shift in its social fabric, the town continues to evolve and adapt to the changing dynamics of the community. Through regeneration efforts, a focus on diversifying the economy, embracing cultural and environmental initiatives, Blackpool aims to maintain its status as a vibrant and appealing destination for residents and visitors alike. In addition to unemployment, Blackpool and northern seaside towns are facing the challenges of gentrification. Gentrification refers to the process of renovating or revitalising neighbourhoods, often accompanied by an influx of wealthier residents and businesses. While this process may bring some benefits such as improved infrastructure and increased economic activity, it also has significant drawbacks for working class communities. Gentrification can lead to rising property prices and rents, making it increasingly difficult for working class individuals and families to afford housing. Moreover, the arrival of wealthier residents can disrupt the social fabric of the community, eroding the sense of identity and cohesion that working class communities have long cherished. Gentrification not only affects housing costs, but also leads to an overall increase in the cost of living in these areas. As new businesses, shops and services cater to higher income residents, prices for goods and services rise, making it more difficult for the working class to afford basic necessities. This can put a strain on the financial stability of the working classes, leading to increased economic stress and potential hardships. It also impacts on the job market for the working class in several ways. As neighbourhoods gentrify, there is often a shift in the types of businesses and services available. Higher-end establishments and boutique businesses cater to wealthier residents may replace the local-owned shops and services that previously provided employment opportunities for the working class. This can result in a decrease in available jobs and a mismatch between the skill sets of the existing workforce and the demands of the changing economy. This can exacerbate social divisions and widen the gap between different socio-economic groups within areas of wealthier residents, often leading to the creation of exclusive social spaces and amenities that are inaccessible or unaffordable for the working class. As the area's character changes, the working class may feel marginalised and excluded, leading to feelings of powerlessness, social isolation, and a loss of community identity. Further disruption of the social fabric of working class communities, often breaking up existing social networks and support systems. As long-time residents are displaced or priced out of their homes, the bonds and relationships they have developed over the years are strained or lost. The loss of social connections can have detrimental effects on mental health and well-being, further exacerbating the challenges faced by the working class. It is important to recognise and address the negative consequences of gentrification on the working class. Efforts should be made to prioritise affordable housing, protect the rights of the existing residents, and foster inclusive development that takes into account the needs and aspirations of all members of the community. Additionally, members such as community engagement, affordable housing program, and equitable economic development can help mitigate the negative impacts of gentrification and promote more inclusive and sustainable neighbourhoods. The concept of palimpsests can be applied to an artist's response to a community, highlighting the layers of history, culture, and experiences that shape the creative process. Just as palimpsests reveals the traces of previous writings and meanings, an artist's engagement with a community can overcome and interpret the diverse narratives and perspectives that exist within it. An artist's response to a community can be influenced by the historical context of the place. By delving into the community's history, traditions, and cultural heritage, artists can draw inspiration and incorporate elements from the past into their work. This historical layer adds depth and response to an artistic response, allowing for a dialogue between the present and the past. These dialogues can also be present in fading billboards, company advertising, and shop hoardings, etc., and can be seen as evocative representations of our lived lives and a social construct to the community they are living in. Billings argues that advertising such as these can have a high, deeper meaning and can transmit further experiences. Onley suggests that these are rich tapestries and historic narratives of communities that surround the community and can also be seen as palimpsestic art in its own right, and indeed artistic interpretations into new artworks. Engaging with the community allows artists to collaborate with local residents, organisations and institutions. This collaboration enables the artist to uncover the stories and perspectives of the community members, giving voice to their experiences. The community's input becomes an integral layer in the artistic response, enriching the artworks with diverse viewpoints and fostering a sense of ownership and inclusivity. Artists often explore and express the cultural identity of a community through their work by immersing themselves in the community customs, traditions, and artistic practices. Artists can weave these elements into their own artistic response. This layer of cultural identity celebrates the uniqueness of the community and affirms its place within a broader cultural tapestry. Artists have their ability to respond to social issues and challenges within the community. Through their work, they can raise awareness, provoke critical thinking, and initiate dialogue. This layer of social commentary within the artistic response addresses the contemporary concerns and struggles faced by the community, reflecting the current social political climate. By addressing the community's aspiration, hopes, and dreams, artists contribute to a layer of inspiration and possibility within their response, signifying the potential for change and growth beneath new life into the community's narrative. An artist's response to a community is a dynamic and ongoing process. It involves interaction with the community, which shapes the artistic practice and interpretation. Each interaction adds a layer to the palimpsest, contributing to the evolving narrative and allowing for multiple perspectives to be explored and understood. By embracing the palimpsestic nature of this response, artists can create multi-layered artworks that honour the past, engage with the present, and envisage the future of the community. Through their creative exploration and interaction with the community, artists bring to the surface the hidden stories and the complexities, fostering connection, understanding, and a sense of shared identity. Blackpool has a vibrant art scene with a diverse community of local artists who contribute to the cultural landscape of the town. Liam Spencer is a renowned local artist known for his distinctive style of painting. His work often captures the essence of Blackpool, depicting its iconic landmarks, landscapes, and people. Spencer's paintings reflect his deep connection of the town and have garnered a national and international recognition. David Jack is a contemporary artist based in Blackpool. His work across various mediums, including installation, photography, and drawing. Jack's art explores themes of history, memory, and social commentary, often using Blackpool's unique identity as a backdrop for his thought-provoking work. Robin Ross is a photographer who captures the essence of Blackpool through his lens. His photography showcases the town's landmarks, landscapes, and people with a keen eye for detail and a focus on capturing authentic moments. Ross's work has been exhibited locally and has gained recognitions for its ability to capture the spirit of Blackpool. The Blackpool Art Society is a collective of local artists who come together to share their passion for art. The Society hosts regular exhibitions and events, providing a platform for local artists to showcase their work and connect with the community. It is an inclusive and supportive network that focuses on creativity and artistic expression. These are just a few examples of the many talented artists who contribute to the art scene in Blackpool. The town's creative community is diverse and continually evolving, with artists working across various mediums and styles. Their contributions enrich the cultural fabric of Blackpool and provide opportunities for residents and visitors to engage with the arts. Working class communities in Blackpool face a range of challenges and opportunities that shape their identity and dynamics. Social economic issues, community resilience, cultural identity, and the impacts of urban regeneration and gentrification are crucial aspects to consider when understanding and addressing the needs of these communities. By fostering inclusive and substantiable development, preserving cultural heritage and empowering residents, Blackpool's working class communities can thrive and contribute to the overall well-being and vibrancy of the town. Through a combination of photographic images and short poem films, this research project aims to explore and express the feelings of community within Blackpool's working class community. By documenting and creatively interpreting the narratives and aesthetics of the community, the artworks will celebrate the strength, resilience and unique identity of its members. This project seeks to encourage the community, evoke emotional connections and contribute to a deeper understanding and appreciation of the working class community in Blackpool. The combined challenges of unemployment and gentrification create a multifaceted crisis in the northern seaside towns in the UK. The loss of job opportunities exacerbates economic inequality, perpetuates social division and undermines the well-being of working class individuals. Unemployment not only affects financial stability, but also has detrimental effects in mental health, self-esteem and overall quality of life. Simultaneously, gentrification amplifies these issues by pushing out long-time residents and eroding the sense of community that is vital for social support and cohesion. The displacement of working class individuals disrupts the social networks and exacerbates feelings of marginalisation and powerlessness. This process further widens the gap between different socio-economic groups and perpetuates a cycle of inequality. To address these challenges, a comprehensive approach is required. Governments should focus on investing in diversifying local economies, supporting small businesses, and providing training and educational opportunities that align with emerging industries. Efforts should be made to protect affordable housing and ensure that housing policies consider the needs of working class communities. Community organisations and residents should also play an active role in shaping the future of their communities. By fostering a sense of unity and collaboration, working class communities can amplify their voices, advocate for their rights, and actively participate in decision-making processes that impact their lives. Unemployment and gentrification pose significant challenges to working class communities, particularly in the northern seaside towns like Blackpool. These issues have far-reaching consequences that extend beyond financial stability, impacting the social fabric and overall well-being of individuals and communities. By adapting a holistic approach that combines government intervention, community engagement, and social support systems, it is possible to address these challenges and promote inclusive, thriving communities for all. Engaging residents and community organisations in the regeneration process is crucial. Community members should have a voice in decision-making processes and be actively involved in shaping the future of their communities. Empowering local residents builds a sense of ownership, strengthens social cohesion, and ensures that regeneration reflects the needs and aspirations of the community. Regeneration should also prioritise cultural and social revitalisation, preserving and celebrating a community's heritage, traditions, and diverse cultural expressions foster a sense of identity and pride. Promoting cultural events, festivals, and creative activities not only enhances community cohesion, but also attracts visitors and boosts the local economy. Despite facing adversity, working class communities in Blackpool demonstrate remarkable resilience. They foster strong social networks, mutual support system, and a sense of community cohesion. These aspects contribute to their wide ability to overcome challenges and maintain a strong community identity, providing a foundation for community-driven initiatives and development. Thank you.